The humidity here in Orlando is crazy, but welcome back to the channel. We have a 6-hour endurance race at Orlando. It is the anniversary of 9/11. I just want to make a little spiel real quick. A lot of people watch the channel weren't even alive when 9/11 happened, but don't forget, today's a day that a country thought they could pick on us and they thought wrong. All right, that's basically it. Crazy about, you know, what happened that day, and everybody served afterwards, and you know, thank you for your service and memorial in memory of everybody that lost their lives that day. All right, now we're here for the race. And Alzheimer's, that's the crew. You guys know them: Bill, Alex, Fernando, and I will be doing one stint myself. What chassis? The Dan TB chassis. All right, no other chassis needed for endurance racing. All right, this thing is on point. We can't wait. Look who's in karts as well. Shifter drivers trying to try 4-stroke life. Huh. I'll bet you those tires last 2 hours, if that. They're gonna smoke check them. Not a big deal. We'll have the cart. We'll have the camera on the cart sometime today. To be honest, I don't know how many 206s out here. I've only seen us. So when we go on grid, oh no, I see one more other team. Might be 2 or 3. Tilliston heavy. These guys are way too much Tilliston power. Oh dang, Jeremy Fletcher.
Need to be mentioned.
You guys know Jeremy Fletcher?
I win this race.
Ooh, confident.
Yeah, I'm gonna win.
He's racing the Tilliston class. Who's your teammate? Noah, who else?
Noah, Jacob Gerke, Nick Bazzani, and Johnny Rock.
That's stack team. Hopefully they make the tires last. Make the tires last. All right guys, definitely. Great to be back. Don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button. I know I've been, we haven't had much racing, so videos have not been coming out. The GoPro should be fixed. I got my 9 back, thank God, because Miguel's was killing me. I say that, but let's see how much freezing happens. All right, guys, let's get this day going. Woo! Started the race and not go well. Somehow the bumper came off. I don't know how. What? Wow. I don't know. Try to put it on, spin the axle backward. Where you at? Back of the straight. Damn, he's on the other side of the track. All right, I'm gonna start getting him. Well, you see live action. Knock the chain off. Don't touch the curbs. I'll check in with you later when maybe I get a break. Oh my God, definitely need a breather. We're doing better than the other 206, so we'll see where we end up with things shake out. All right, with 90% of the issues out of the way now, it's only 2 hours into a race. We're doing pretty good. Alex just did a monster stint, a 2-hour stint in there. We were able to get all the weights off except for a 5-pounder. So Bill will be carrying an extra, and he wanted the tank full. So we're gonna be heavy, but we'd rather be heavy than light. I think the penalty's pretty heavy. If you go overweight or underweight, it's usually a lap per pound. So you don't want that. You'd rather be a little heavy and lose a 10th or 2. Plus, with all these passing in field, you can't show the true pace. It's a lot of passing. So I think Fernando's up next, probably in the cart. Bill can wrap this up pretty good. We already had 3 stops done, 4 more to go in the mechanical. So when Bill comes in, I don't know, man. I don't know strategy, thank God. Just talking out my ass, really. That's what I usually do anyway. So we're halfway through the race, doing well, staying clean. Farshad and his team are P1 at the moment, and wow, they are pulling on some really fast lap times. So I told them to stay clean. You know how those shifter drivers are. They go kind of retarded on some points, but I told them to stay clean. They're about to do a pit stop. I've been helping them out. We are actually running 7th overall. We're whooping up with some Tillistons. Not a big deal. 206 hanging in there. It's all about slow and steady. And Bill almost got collected. So they're about to do a 10-minute stop. I don't know if we're gonna do a 10-minute stop yet or not. But I would definitely like to do it around the 4-hour mark so I can move some stuff around. Time to finish the full send mode. So, about an hour and a half left in the race. Anything can happen. We're sitting P7 overall, P1 in class. So, super happy, man. Doing a good job. Fernando's out there now. I'm gonna do one little short stint, and then Bill's gonna bring it home. So, good job by Alex. Did 2 monster stints there. So, super pumped, super excited. Fingers crossed the next time you see me on this, it's not because I'm crying and we broke something. It's because I'm crying because we did well. So I get on track, and there's 3 classes in this race. There's the rental carts, the 206s, and then the Tillistons. And speed difference between the rentals and us and the Tilliston. Between Tilliston and L206 is close, but between the Reynolds and us is a pretty big gap. So it is our job to navigate through traffic cleanly. It's not their job to get out of the way. They have their own race going on. We are the faster group. So, but they were also very aware. The drivers out there, Arjun made it very clear to him during the drivers meeting to watch out. I mean, they did a great job, an amazing job. Now, our class wasn't very big at all. There was only 2 of us for 206s, so we were more pushing to stay clean and run with the Tilliston guys. To be honest, we actually, towards the end of the race, were running the same lap times as the Tillistons, and that's probably because they chewed up their tires. I know we were down maybe 14 laps, 15 laps throughout the whole thing, but we had a bumper issue come off. Chain issue and a couple other issues arise here and there, but on raw pace alone, I think in a longer race we could probably hang, and it'd be, when I mean hang and more likely go for the win. Now the next round, they did say, is supposed to be a Tilliston only. Orlando Kart Center, Anderson are pushing LO206s, so we're not sure if we're going to be running that at all. If we find an engine, we might run it, but you know, trying to get an engine is one thing. So we are on the lookout for an engine, so please hit me up. But overall, as you can see, the corner was a big difference. It's all about corner exit acceleration. I geared a little high to get better pull. I didn't care about the straightaway at all. Beat that rev limiter to death. Doesn't really matter. It really didn't hurt our lap times. It was kind of hard to even do. I don't think we did a lap that there wasn't passing involved, at least for the stint that was out there. So that's how crazy it was. Here's a little on-track action battle with the only LO206. When I saw him, it was heads down, go for the pass, go for the gold. He picked the left side of the rental. I picked the right side, so it gave me a better line for turn 1 and 2. Took the pass and just went through. TB handled great. It was amazing to drive again. Biggest difference that there is between the TB and the MGM is the MGM, you don't get tired driving it. It just stays very light, but the TB is kind of heavy on the steering wheel, especially for running the sub we were running. But you can see here, this is all mayhem, and you got to pick and choose. And sometimes going into like this type of turn right here, this right-hander, I was kind of closing my eyes, hoping I want to get rear-ended, and then I have to pick and choose of when I want to send it. Like right there, I actually thought with the old noggin and pulled back. I was like, man, I can send it right now. I was like, no. It's a 6-hour race. Nobody's torn it up yet. I think only Fernando did like a loop-de-loop. Other than that, I don't want to tear it up. But then other times I was making passes very quickly because how quickly you got through traffic is really how quickly you could do at times. So, you know, picking and choosing your battles, making a good clean pass. Try not to, give up a lot of time. It was really hard not to battle it out. And of course, when the speedies came, I don't know why I called them Tilson speedies. when the Tilsons came, just really bad out. And this is the guy sitting third overall, the number 3. And you can see here, he's not going to really pull away from us too much. At this point in the race, tires were starting to become a factor. It's going to be really interesting if we run the same set of tires for the whole 12-hour, if we decide to do it, how they last and how the teams treat them. I hope only one set is used throughout the whole race. That would make the racing a lot more interesting. And then here with the rental carts involved, the passing is going to be one of the things too. So it's just like an equalizer. The tires, the carts, and the other classes, it equalizes it all out. It becomes more than just pure raw pace and speed. It becomes strategy involved as well. Being able to be fast and drive. Like he catches them in the wrong section, loses some time here. I'm able to basically keep my momentum up flow. I close back up the gap. So now reliability for Tilson, I don't know how reliable they're going to be. I know they were geared a tooth higher than they were supposed to. They weren't really geared for, ultimate power and performance. I think they were geared for longevity. So, hopefully this 12-hour race proves me wrong. I think the engine package is pretty good. Can't wait to try it out if we get the opportunity. Right here you can see the 777. I was racing him down, but he was stuck in traffic. And then right here, loses the chain, and I smack him in the back. Sorry about that. I was just going to help you try to get through traffic as quickly as possible. And then you threw the chain, nailed you at the last second. So that was an accident. Did not mean to do that. But for sure, I had fun, man. These races are tough when it comes to these short little endurance ones, because you are definitely running stickier tires, a lot quicker G-forces, so it's a lot more physical effort. There you see number 2, band axle. They said, screw it, we're going to send it, not replace it, just like I don't care. That little dude was wheeling it and dealing it in that cart. So this event was a great event. It ran very smoothly. There were no major accidents. I don't think there was an accident between the rentals and us at all. There were some couple of close calls, but no major accidents, and everything else was really done well. The only complaint I have is the line for the startup of the carts was so far in the funnel of going onto track that there will be carts lined up sitting there waiting to go, and then they wouldn't let us fire them up until we got to the line. But there was nowhere to go. There was 3 carts already stacked up, and then where they funneled them through, it was just, it needs to be changed. That's me. I only gripe and complain. But overall, hell yeah, awesome. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I lifted my leg up because I was cramping. Yeah, it was that bad. But you come in, drive in, shut the motor off, get on scales, drive out, they push you, get the car in the stands, check the chain, lube up the bearings, lube up the chain, check tire pressure, hit the bolts, make sure the chain's still aligned. And basically those were the checks we did. But thanks for watching, guys. Can't wait to see you guys again. Catch you guys on track. Oh yeah. Woo! 7th overall, first in class. What an awesome race. It's just too hot to do in September. 12-hour race will be November, nice and cool weather.
Yes.
That's doable.
They won by 71 laps. Your winner of the race, and Alzheimer's Racing.
Bill did a killer last stint. Him and Alex did it.
Good job, guys. Destroyed us. Good job, guys.
Not too much second lap.
Yeah, we did. We weren't very fast, though. We tried.
Oh, great. Fernando's going to break his leg on the way up. Gotta thank Andre for putting this thing together.
Thank you guys for coming. Great race, won by 71 laps. That's the good news. The bad news is on the 12-hour, we decided we're only going to race Tillerson. So you guys got to get a Tillerson.
Gonna make us spend money.
Only race Tillerson. Yeah, I'll probably win Tillerson
all the
then.
money you're making, all the purses and the TV appearances, you better work. Ladies and gentlemen, your Elbow 206 Endurance. In second place, Mind the Gap, and your winner in Alzheimer's Racing.
And still the winningest TB driver.
I want to thank everybody for coming out, all the hard effort. Really appreciate it.